Article on bolt-on necks. This guy was saying there should be no screw tension through the body. No screw tension through the body. Okay, well, yeah. I don't know. We've been doing it for 70 years that way. I don't understand exactly what he means. Elaborate, BTM. Elaborate. Hyperchest. Open it. Rewards. Share it. But one emote for the chat. There we go. Just test out your emotes, guys. Hype chests on the way. Here they come. Wouldn't it just fall out? Well, I don't know. Maybe this guy worked for Gibson and he just likes set necks and doesn't like bolt-ons. Look at Leslie with all her little thingy-me-bobs. Leslie, what's going on? Next. Grey. Boring old grey. Next, baby poo brown. That's the one. My thingamabobs are just fine, thank you. Excellent. I like it when your thingamabobs are doing great. My what-to-do-vits are doing just as well. Next, red wine goes to Terry's head. Am I right? That's what the command should say. The response to that command should be not time for wine, but it should be red wine goes to Terry's head. Just quoting the song from Simply Red. Is it Simply Red? No, it's not Simply Red. It's that other mob. $4,000 next. You're jumping the gun, Terry. Why are you being so rushy? Can you please stop being bossy? I'm getting bossy vibes. Okay, now we can go to Lisa's favorite little teal thing. Wherever the bloody hell that is. Where is it? Teal. Aha. Lisa's colour, that's the one. Beautiful, nice and shiny. We're getting shine already. Next, purple, Lisa. No, Dana. Is that Dana's number? It is. Because on the demon strat from hell, the scourge of my guitar earth, those screws are threaded through the body. Well, where are they supposed to be threaded through? I don't understand the. I'm going to show. We're about to do the same thing, dude. So let's just figure this out. I want to understand what the heck is being portrayed here. BTM. Into neck. Yep, it does go into the neck. Via the back of the body. It goes through the neck pocket into the neck. There is a plate that is offsetting or spreading the tension evenly for those 4 screw points. Sometimes I use ferrules instead of a plate. Almost everyone's favorite, including me, blue. That's that one. Thank you, Terry. Get the last one ready, Terry. We're ready to go. Dana, get the purple one out, or whatever it is. There we go. Very nice. Da-da-da-da-da. Rage's favorite. It should be called Rage's favorite. We'll get. It's great. It's a great segue, BTM, because we're about to do the same thing with this new neck here. We're about to do the same thing, dude. So give me a sec. We're gonna do this stuff. Okay, this is ready. We have shine. We have shiny things going on there. You can see that bone shining. And we are going to place it into the socket here, into this little slot. We're going to check the clearance, make sure it's touching the bottom of the slot. There's a little bit of play in here I need to tidy up. Let me quickly dig that out and get some crap going on there. Sometimes little bits of fibre stop things sitting in properly. That's sitting reasonably well now. Okay, get that right in there. That's good. That's good. Just about same on this side here. Making sure there's nothing interfering with the way that's laid down. What the heck is that? How did I get that in there? Got it. A little bit of rosewood fell in there somehow. Okay, that's good to go. We're going to glue that guy in now. Let's glue that guy in. Super glue to the rescue. Here we have our super glue. Pressure. A little bit on the ends. Just a little bit on the ends. Oops. There we go. Okay. The knot is in. Need to hold that down a little bit longer. Let me just quickly get some pressure on that. I want to really squeeze that in. And get this guy in there too. Okay, that's not working well. I'm not happy with that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let that dry for a minute. Then we'll get that out. Mav, what's going on? How are you, man? Nico, Gatalogic, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Okay, whilst that's drying, we're going to grab the body and we're going to set up here and get this neck marked out. Get these holes marked out. And then we have got some sanding to do on this neck, and we have to do some finishing, obviously, before we glue it in. But I want to get the neck marked out, and we're going to talk to what BTM mentioned, and that's bolting necks into bodies, etc. Let's have a look. As you can see, we have 4 holes here. This is a thin body, thinner than normal. A little bit thinner, about a 1/4 inch thinner than a normal telly body. That's another thing we need to do, and that's slot this, cut a little bit off the heel, thin the heel out. But what we're going to do is we're going to mark out where this neck needs to go and where the bolts line up with the existing holes. And then we're going to talk about what happens. Now, these holes here are slightly oversized. The screws don't actually bite. They bite, but they don't rely on this. They only rely on these holes to guide them into the right position on the neck. All the tension is in the neck. All this offers is a resistance plate pushing back. This just pushes back on the neck. When the neck's pulled down, this just pushes back. For every force one way, there's an opposite. That's what I was asking. Yeah, okay, so you've got your holes here that are exactly the right size so that your thread, this screw, literally can be hand screwed in loosely. I can do that by hand, but I'm not driving that. It's not stiff. It's not loading up. It's just free spinning, okay? But it is staying in there, right? It is threaded. Like in some instances, we drill holes and we fit in ferrules and actually put the bolts into a threaded ferrule. I just use the threaded because I've got the right bit and I've got the right diameter screws, and I put a plate on there. If I wasn't putting a plate, I would definitely use the larger ferrules that come with a bolt with a screw, because the key here is the points of pressure need to be distributed evenly across here. That's what the plate does. So by threading that through and pulling the neck down, the neck will put pressure back onto the body, and that plate will resist that pressure and basically sandwich that close together. And there's no real strain on the joint. It's all managed. It's managed and controlled and distributed evenly. But you don't need a driver. Yeah, I mean, you don't need a driver for this, but you want to drive it into the neck to pull it in tight. Okay. These are just free threading. We get them threaded to the point where the tip of the screw comes out to the pocket, and that gives us a lock pin location. So if we put the 4 screws in there, the neck in there, so I put the neck in, I line it up, so I pull the screws out, and this is where I know the screw holes have to go in the neck. Let's do it. This is dry now. The nut is in the right position. It is finished. It is in place. Yes, the nut is done. The nut is done. And we'll need to check that and do wonderful things with that in a minute. So that nut is in. What we need to do now is to line up the neck straight, position it straight, clamp it into position, and then use the screws to mark as a punch. Thread them through and mark the 4 matching lined up locations on the back of the heel. So first things first, a couple of clamps. Terry, how many? 2. How many? 2. Right, 2 will do, because we need access to get a straight edge here and line up the neck. This pocket's a little bit on the wobbly side. That's okay, it doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do is actually screw this guy down.